Over the last 4 or 5 years, Deltona has had a tremendous amount of new business growth. It comes from the new hospital, Halifax Health, the University of Florida, the Advent Health, freestanding ER, and especially Amazon. Everybody's heard about Amazon. 1.4 million square feet, that's 23 acres of a foundation, just one big pad. Right now they have 1,650 employees at Amazon. These are the things that have been recent. We now have the I-4 logistics park to the south and a little to the east across the road from North Normandy. They've announced that they are going to be doing a 1+ million square foot high cube logistics center. At this point, it's going to be a spec building, speculative. They don't have a client for it yet. So this is a huge step in Southwest Volusia, a 1 million square foot building. Secondly, one of the items we could discuss is Advanced Cardiology Surgery Center going up on Martin Luther King. In fact, you passed it this morning coming into the center. It was over on the left-hand side. Also, we have Integra Mist, spelled M-Y-S-T. This is a 2-phased Integra high-density apartment complex going in. 300 units per phase, so a total of 600 units. And that's already under construction. Well, at least they're clearing the ground for it up by the movie theater. So these are some of the big ones and some of the other important ones, because now we're starting to get, like the cardio surgery center, we're starting to get those specialty centers and doctors' offices coming into the city based off of the Halifax Health, the University of Florida, and the Advent Health freestanding ER. Deltona has always tried to have a good business retention and expansion program. This is the redevelopment that you see around cities. An example would be, there was a TD Bank down on Providence Boulevard. Now, all the banks have done consolidation and closed branches. Well, O'Reilly's bought that location, tore down the old bank, and now we're going to have an O'Reilly's Automobile Parts Service Center down in that area. So this is more growth for the city. A building was torn down and something new is going up. So we're happy with that type of thing. Family Health Source, another medical provider within the city, had a, call it 2,000 square foot facility over on the east side of the city. They wanted to expand. So recently they opened their new 24,000 square foot medical facility on Deltona Boulevard. It took up basically half of that old Winn-Dixie Plaza. Crunch Fitness is in the other side of it. So this redevelopment as part of a medical district, they offers now both adult and pediatric health care and adult and pediatric dentistry. And the pediatric side is especially exciting for us. Very glad to have it. And it's in an area that has developed as a medical district within itself. It shares the same shopping center, to call it that, with DaVita Dialysis that has a large facility there. The VA clinic, which moved from Orange City to Deltona, took 10,000 square feet. Crunch Fitness offers different types of therapy to go along with the general fitness. So this has become a medical district, one of several that we have throughout the city. When it comes to the municipal side of economic development within the city of Deltona, we have some very large projects and some that aren't as large but are still really neat. Okay, a large project would be the freshwater intake. This is going to be down at Lakeshore at the community center, what will be becoming the ecological tourism facility down there, Lakeshore Eco Park. What we're going to be doing in this project is taking fresh water from Lake Monroe, St. Johns River, pumping it several miles up to the Alexander RIB facility. Now, RIB is Rapid Infiltration Basin. So we're taking fresh water from the river, pumping it up to the RIB site, putting it, in quotes, in the ground so that it percolates down into the aquifer, and in years to come, this water will be resurfacing again at Blue Springs. A smaller project is we're putting updated street lights and solar-powered high-intensity flashing crosswalks at various locations throughout the city. Now, we've redone the street lights in the city, going over to LED. This is for safety, and so will these crossings. So this is another, what I call, neat project that the city has done. And finally, on the municipal side, a couple of weeks ago, Tom Labasso, president of Daytona State College, visited the city, made a presentation to our commission, and in that presentation he told how Daytona State College will be building, starting hopefully this year, a new building in Deltona. It's 30,500 square feet. Now, it'll have some general education for college students, okay? But the major emphasis that President Labasso was putting on it is that there will be an expansion of their current nursing program from Daytona State College Daytona campus over to this new campus. They'll have openings for up to 99 students, and this is in conjunction with, at the high schools, both Pine Ridge and Deltona High School, which have high-level health service academies, and the joint venture with Halifax Health, University of Florida, Health, the new hospital, and Advent Health, the new freestanding ER room. We will be supplying nurses to those facilities and other facilities throughout the city. Something on a slightly different note, okay, it is our tourism industry within the city. Yes, we've developed almost a double handful of nature viewing parks. We are continuing to develop a Blue Ways Trail, the Butler Chain of Lakes Blue Ways Trail. It's going to be about 25 miles long. We already have 3 landings in, but there's still more work to do on it. But the little highlight I wanted to make mention of was a team from Deltona had been invited and went to Tucson, Arizona back in February to attend the Nature Viewing and Wildlife Tourism Academy there in Tucson. It's very unusual for a city to be invited to go and present at one of these nationwide academies. Mainly you get state, Florida Wildlife Commission, you get the federal government, U.S. Fish and Wildlife, you get a couple large university, Cornell because of its birding ornithology. This type of thing, having a large small city come in and do a presentation on how can you build an ecotourism industry was very exciting, and we were pleased to be able to attend that.